Good morning. We're out with the girls. Oh, I don't know whether you can see the old heron taking shelter on a fallen tree. We had some amount of rain in the night. The river was flooded over its banks. You've probably seen on a few shorts a while ago. By the time you've seen this, it'll probably be a week past this date. You've seen Milo trotting through the puddles. You couldn't cross the footpath at all unless you've got Wellingtons on. And I can see somebody now walking along with a pushchair and a baby. So it must have gone down already in that couple of hours. It stopped raining about, what time? About 8 o'clock. And it's now 11:15. So as fast as it came up, it's going down. We certainly won't be crossing the river today. That won't go down that fast, but we'll hold our breath and see what happens tomorrow. I hate these short walks where we don't go across the river. That means we don't get much exercise and we're more likely to bump into people and have a fight. But such is life, we have to go on. Everywhere's freshened up anyway after all that rain. It's supposed to be raining until 11 o'clock tonight. So we're actually very lucky to be out now. I can tell you it was absolutely siling down at 5 o'clock this morning. Absolutely. We were destroyed. I had my waterproofs on from top to toe. There's no question of taking an umbrella with the wind and 3 dog leads. That was asking for trouble. The floods through there, or the water through there, there's always a bit of water because the ducks are always on it. It disappears pretty much in the summer, but it's still a bit of a puddle, but it looks like a swamp. Sandy's working her way across to investigate what the puddle is and where it came from. It came from the sky, my dear. Yes, up above. We're not bothered about going across anyway, we're going through. Take the route the Romans take. Oh blimey. Oh Lord. My feet are sinking in. Getting dangerously close to the top of my willies. I don't want to do that. Even worse to take a step and find my welly still stuck in the middle of the water. Skye likes the water anyway, she just wants to plod through it. There is dry land, but she chooses the wet route. I'm walking on terra firma. She's choosing the aquatic. Sandy's doing as much investigating on that side. There's a Tesco bag floating around. She's really got no interest in coming onto dry ground, is she? She's going to have to do in a second though, because she's running out of water. Although she's doing her very best to stay in it. Need to plant a few more trees in there to soak up all that water. Probably need about 100 trees. Try and drink it. This end of the big field is always wet. That's why they hardly ever play on it. Squelching along. After all that plodding through water, we have to have a tiddle and add to it. And we're still going through water. So I'm just following me to higher ground. And she's got the longest legs. Look at Skye, she's up to her belly in it. Silly, silly, silly. It's still flooded around here. Come on, Skye. Come on. You're not going in there, you get washed away. An elderly couple that were hot on our heels have done a U-turn and gone back. So we can take our time now plodding through the water. They obviously didn't notice the amount of rain we had in the night. You'd think they'd be informed, because that's about the only thing everybody always talks about is the weather. And all the problems. No wonder people emigrate. Go and live somewhere sunnier. Less rain and less taxes. Sounds like paradise. You can understand why people pack up their bags and head off to places like Thailand. where you can get away with speaking English and eating edible food. That's a reasonable price anyway. You see so many pensioners go to places like that for 3 months of the year in winter to escape. And then head back to our police state, where you're not allowed to think what you want to think and say what you want to say, but you'll do what you're told to do, and you'll do it in the cold. Skye, Sandy and Milo don't mind though. They probably prefer the miserable weather because they know somebody's going to dry them when they get home. It's all taken care of. Even all the cows have gone into hiding. There's not one to be seen. You can see how high it is now. Yesterday you could have canoed under those arches. Now there aren't any arches. I'll tell you what we won't see. We won't see the heron sitting at the side of the waterfall for 2 good reasons. Well, one reason really. There is no waterfall. It's gone. Well folks, it's another miserable day. It was raining earlier, it's still raining now. Milo doesn't know whether he wants to go anywhere or whether he wants to go home. He's looking at the seagulls. I'm alright, I'm behind a great big golf umbrella. The rain's coming down straight, so I don't have to worry about getting wet with my waterproofs, and there's not much wind. It's just like a horrible misty wet rain. All rain is wet, I know, but it's horrible. Pure miserable. There doesn't seem to be any end to it. You going to move? Yep. There's our new paddling pool. See if Milo goes through the mud or whether he keeps to the green. Oh, he's having a drink. At least it's fresh water, I suppose. Certainly not stagnant. It comes, it goes. You don't get time to get stagnant. Come on, Milo. Mad dogs and Englishmen go out in the midday sun. They also go out in the rain. Everyone's wrapped up. As I said, the seagulls are happy chappers. Look at them. There's a sign of the rain if ever there was one needed. Come on. There's a fellow in his shorts. suppose he thinks it's easier to have a shower than put the washing machine on when you get back. Probably can't see him in the distance, but there you go. You're going to see a lot of Milo and not much of the other two if this weather keeps up for long. It's not easy with 2 leads, an umbrella and a camera, but we do our best. You can probably hear the squelching. Saturday morning you expect to see a few joggers around, and here's one hearty soul. If anything, the rain's getting heavier.